So, good morning. It's not often I say that, guys, on the channel, is it? When have we ever done a morning stream? But I thought we had to because we got some breaking news. Um, Martin Zubimendi, here we go. Officially, here we go for British Shrug. Out of nowhere, just wants to drop this. Here we go to Zubimendi to Arsenal. Yeah, it's done, guys. He's going to be an Arsenal player, of course, this summer. And yeah, we're going to talk all about it today. Get your thoughts in down below. I know it's early morning. I mean, 9:20 a.m. in UK, pretty early for a lot of people. So yeah, if you are watching this on playback as well, make sure you get your thoughts in down below. We are live, so make as we know, so make sure you hit like buttons up. Also, if you are new, make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel as you're on the road to 11,000 subscribers. Big at everyone as always. Let's get right into the news today because the British are coming out and saying Arsenal agreed deal to sign Martin Zubimendi from Real Sociedad. Here we go. Zubimendi now verbally agreed to sign a long-term deal. So formal steps must follow soon with Arsenal to trigger the 60 million euro release clause. Zubi is ready to become the first signing of the season for Arsenal. So yeah, there we go. Arsenal 60 million release clause. I think that's around I think that's like what 53. I checked the other before this. I think it's like 53 million for obviously Zubimendi, which is release clause. Obviously, listen, we all knew this was going to happen. This came out. What was it? January? Yeah, this whole news came out in January. People with saying that he's agreed a verbal, not yeah, like a verbal agreement or like a pre-agreement contract sort of thing. So we knew this was going to happen in January. But yeah, it's good that listen, we're gonna because I kind of feel like if this was Edu, I'm playing. I know it's if buts and maybes, yeah, but I kind of feel like this kind of deal. If we had Edu or we had the past sort of, now we've got Berta in, and I know this is not to do with Berta, this sort of signing, but you still got to follow it through, of course. I kind of feel like if we had Edu, it may have dragged on, It may have dragged on, but part of me also thinks this is kind of like a little to paper over the cracks a little bit, based on what we've been knocked out of the Champions League. The fan base is a bit on edge because we're not won a trophy this season. So I kind of feel like it's actually like maybe they've done it. They're just to paper over the cracks a little bit. This has came out just like that. It's interesting how it's came out straight after we get knocked up to PSG. But having said that, it's for British reporting. It's not actually Arsenal confirming it, so maybe not. But either way, guys, Zubimendi to Arsenal. I'm of course happy with the signing, man. I've seen him a handful of times. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Like, it's similar to what I said about Mika Marino. I saw him a handful of times play for Sociedad, handful of times play for obviously Spain. We actually saw Zubimendi in the final, didn't we? Off the bench against England, and he played very, very well. Predominantly, as we know, number 6. So he'll be coming in. We're going to talk about what happened like to Thomas Partey, because Partey most likely is going to stay. But now you've got Zubimendi coming in. You've got Declan Rice playing alongside him in the 8. And then you got whoever in front of him, most likely Odegaard, right? Partey's minutes will be lacked now. He's going to get a lack of minutes. And is he going to be happy with that going into, this new season? Because where's he on? If we get Zubimendi, where's he actually? Where's Partey going to fit in? He's not going to fit in, is he? But yeah, I mean, I like Zubimendi. As I said, I saw him a handful of times play for Spain, and he looks a tidy player, man. Very technically gifted. Controls the game really well, is what I noticed of him. He's reading the game's top class. I mean, I think my only doubt was with Mendy is obviously coming to the Premier League, and can he adapt to the Premier League? He's proven on the big stage in the Euros that he can do it, but can he come to the Premier League now? I think he really suits the way how Arteta plays. Hence why he's wanting him for a long time as well. This, as I said, was done in January, effectively, guys. This was pre-agreed sort of thing all the way back in January. So, yeah, I kind of look at it and I think, Zubimendi, decent player, but, we know how physical the Premier League is. That's my only doubt. Is he physical enough? Time will tell. But I think overall, it's a very, very good signing, to be honest. I kind of think we should have signed this guy years ago, if I'm being real with you. I kind of think we should have got him instead of Marino. Look, Marino's done a good job up front, but I kind of think we should have got Zubimendi instead of, Mika Marino, if I'm being honest with you. I think he's the best out of the three sort of Sociedad midfielders. But yeah, listen, I think overall, guys, it's decent money, 53 million, release clause, good, good deal. And already we already got a here we go, and we're in what, May? We're not even the window's not even opened yet. So yeah, I think overall, people, good start. Obviously, better. And I understand, yeah, better. Didn't actually get this deal done. He wasn't even here, but you've still got to make sure it goes through, right? So, he's done that because we know there's a little bit of Real Madrid interest there. Let's not forget that Real Madrid are also interested in. Well, there's the reports coming out in Spain that they are looking to hijack the move and all of this. So Real Madrid was sort of lurking in the background as well. Um, but yeah, it's good that we've got it done, guys. And yeah, overall, reasonably happy with Zubimendi. Good starts the window. We got a new midfielder coming in, so that's one position right there. But now it's all about how quick are we going to go and get the striker? How quick are we going to go and get, the winner? Because these are other priorities now. But fair enough. You sign a good player in Zubimendi here. I think he comes in, and I really do believe he'll be sort of elevate Arsenal, instead of like coming in and just be with what we got. Don't get to think Thomas Partey's had a phenomenal season, and it's going to be gutted to see this guy if he does go, because Zubimendi's coming in. It's all about that game time for Partey. I mean, Partey. This guy needs a run of games to play, because if he doesn't, then he gets injured, and that proved a few years ago. But now I feel like he's playing week in, week out this season for Arsenal. He's not had that problem of picking up any injuries, and I think he's such an important player for Arsenal, and I don't think there's many better out there in terms of Thomas Partey. Is there many better than Partey? Time will tell. Right now, I'm saying he's not, but it doesn't mean he's a bad signing. It doesn't mean he's a bad signing. Still, yeah. How old is Zubimendi, by the way? I think he's still young, right? Let's check his age quickly. Make sure you guys do hit like buttons up. He's 26. Yeah, reasonable age. Yeah, 26 years of age. But yeah, as I said, I mean, there's not many midfielders out there. That's how good Partey is, to be honest with you. There's not many midfielders out there that is as good as Thomas Partey. And Zubimendi, I don't think is on Partey's level, but he's definitely a player that's going to come in, and we're going to see him. Maybe he proves all run. And he's been doing his thing over there in Spain for many, many years. We know Liverpool was really, really interested in him, and they obviously got rejected from that. And clearly, this is a player that we wanted for quite a while. So yeah, we'll welcome him in, and let's see what he's all about at the end of the day. But good start to the window, guys. Midfield already in. Looking forward to to see where he does fit in as well. And yeah, welcome to Arsenal, Martin Zubimendi, man. It's as simple as that, really. Simple as that. But let's big up the chat, guys. Go through everyone's comments. I know it's a very early stream, people, so big up everyone tuning in today as well. I thought we had to break the news early on, guys, as well. But yeah, big up to Tom in the chat as well, brother. Good to see you, mate. Why is it blue, mate? This do my OCD. Yeah, I'm having it blue. Hold on. Let me change the red. Let me change the red. Here we go. There we go. That's better. I'm not having it blue, man. I'm sorry. We are not having it blue. Big up to you, Tom, bro, in the building. Hope you're well, man. But as then what's required? Well, listen, Pete, and I know what people will say with Berta, right? Oh, this is not East signing, and Edu wanted him and all. Yeah, I get that, but as I said, you still got to make sure it goes through at the end of the day. You had a bit of Real Madrid interest there. That there's some reports in Spain saying that Madrid wanted to. Xabi Alonso was looking at him when he comes in and had an eye on him, but he's followed it through, and it's not just what does Zubimendi do, but it's not just what does Zubimendi do. Sorry, you can tell it's a woman, can't you? But I think overall with Berta so far it's looking good, because we're already hearing new contracts. He's already going to open talks with Saliba, to maybe get a new deal with him. He's been at every single game. He's been at training sessions. Like, this guy looks a proper professional. He means business. I feel like he means business, and there's already reports about he wants Gyökeres already. So yeah, this director means business, people. It's as simple as that, really. I'm really excited. This is my only hope left, with Arsenal going into the new season is with this director. I've lost all hope with the managers, to you, but with Berta coming in, this is my only hope that he's going to do us quiet and we're going to sign some proper players. One is Zubimendi. Brilliant signing. Now let's go and get the striker, you know? And I know the window's not even open yet, but when it does open, we need to act fast because how many times in transfer windows, guys, do Arsenal Football Club just wait, and then these players go elsewhere, and we never do what's required. We don't act fast enough in transfer windows, but for once, pre-agreement deal, we got it over the line with Zubimendi, and yeah, you can't complain there, guys, or whatever. To be honest, big up to Drew in the chat as well. Not really breaking news. We all knew it's happening. Yeah, pretty much, bro. Pretty much. I mean, it was done in January, wasn't it? To be honest with you, big up to you, Drew, as well. Big up to Flix. How you doing, Flix, mate? Hope you're doing well, Flix. Big up to you, bro. Big up to you, Flix. Bless up to you, man. Morning coffee with Josh. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, it's weird. I've never done a morning stream, guys. I have, but it must have been years ago, man. But this news just dropped out of nowhere. I'm like, all right, fair enough. Let's just go live. And yeah, there we go. We're here. But yeah, big up everyone tuning in, guys. Appreciate it as always. Big up to Static as well. Hope you're good, man. It could be Berta or Arteta or both that responsible for this. I prefer Berta. I think Berta's only probably like got it over the line, bro, to be honest. Because obviously I think it was Edu who is more in Edu's towards the end of Edu where he got this done. Because it was in not January. I think it was the summer. We was looking at him in the summer. No, actually, no, maybe. But yeah, I think it was late at Edu, and because it was pre-agreed in January, so I think it was Edu. I'm pretty sure. But obviously, Berta's gonna have to approve it and make sure he gets over the line, of course. To be honest, but yeah, big up to you, Static, bro. Good to see you, man. It could be better on Teta or both. I think I've read that one. Big up to you, bro. Big up to Ryan in the chat as well. Yeah, good morning to you, mate. Big up to you, Ryan. Make sure you guys subscribe to Huddersfield Town Fan TV. Absolute real one right there. Big up to you, Ryan, bro. Big up Plasma as well. I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. Sorry, people. Big up Plasma Dino in the chat. I'm sorry about Bodo, by the way. I'm sorry about Bodo. I'm sneezing again. Hay fever settings already, people, man. Hay fever settings. Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, sorry. Yo, Plasma, big up yourself, bro. I'm sorry about Bodo Glimt yesterday as well. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna sneeze again. This is a joke today. Hay fever settings, people. Hay fever settings already. It's crazy. But yeah, Plasma, I'm sorry about Bodo Glimt, bro, by the way. Apologies about those you guys losing to the scums and them going to the final as well, bro. It's mad. Was the defensive midfielder priority though? Don't get me wrong, he's a very good player, but a striker and attacking midfielder should have been your priority. Yeah, I definitely hear where you're coming from. It's a good question as well. Big up to you, Ryan. Listen, for me, I think we still needed a new midfielder there, but I think Partey was doing his thing, you know. I know Partey's aging and he's getting older, but Partey, Rice, and again, people talking about Rice moving back to the number 6 and getting more of like a number 8. I still think we need a new midfielder. But I kind of do agree with you. I don't think it, I think, yeah, striker should be a main priority. But I think it is. Like, I just think this is good because it's not like we're in the window right now and time's running out and, oh, now it's time to Mendy, instead of before a striker. It's actually before the window, obviously. So they've done it pre-agreed, which is really good. We've done business early, right? But then now I expect what I don't want is because I was doing Mendy's coming in. What I don't want is to now go into the first 2 weeks of the transfer window and we sign no one. Now we have to go and get Gyökeres straight away, yeah, and then go and get the winner. Look, I know many deals don't work that easy, but at the end of the day, you can do it. Teams do it. You can do it in the first week, effectively. So, what I don't want, because people talk about Zubimendi coming in, now I don't want that to sit there and say, wait for 1 week, 2 weeks, and then we wait until we finally get, and then wait till the middle or end of the transfer window to finally Kids, look at the summer. Look how long Calafiori dragged on for. Look how long Marino dragged on for. It was weeks. Then we signed 2 players and we waited till deadline day to sign Neto and Sterling. So yeah, it's mad. But yeah, no, honestly, it's pre-agreed. So they got it done early. So fair play. And yeah, there we go. Arsenal but now go and get a striker in right now, please, and the left winger and a number 10. 5 to 4 more players. It's another rebuild. No thanks to Arteta. This still was made before Butter came. Yes, it was. It was. But again, he still got to get it over the line as well. I'm pretty sure. Of course. But yeah, it was. Yeah, it was Edu, right, in January. Because I can't remember when Edu left in the no. Edu must have done it before for sure. Yeah. Surely Jason Ato, whatever his name is, didn't do it in January, mate. Because I remember it came out in January, didn't it? Hasn't Pike been a key player for you guys this season? Seems a bit harsh for him to be the one to get dropped. But this is the thing. This is what's going to happen. Partey for me has been one of our best players this season, and he's also one of Arsenal's most important players this season. At the end of the day, I just feel we're looking at it thinking, he's getting older. I think obviously still got. I don't think he's got a new contract yet. Has he as well? I actually think he's on his last year of his contract. So it wouldn't surprise me if he left, to be honest with you. But yeah, he's been superb for Partey. He's been absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, to be honest, like we've wanted Zubimendi for years. I think it's always sort of been that replacement. And I know a lot of people sit there and say Rice is going to come back to number 6 and all this, but I don't see it. I think Zubimendi goes in and it'll be Rice, Zubimendi. Rice still staying in the 8. And to be honest with you, like Rice in the 8, he's had some good games there. This season he's looked really good there. But I feel like Zubimendi number 6, Rice number 8 as well. So yeah, but it is what it is. Like Partey's been phenomenal this season, and don't take it away from him. But it wouldn't surprise me if he left, and it wouldn't surprise me if a team like, I don't know, if he goes Saudi, if he goes, I know Barca will looking at him, I know Atletico looking at him as well. But yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Zubi is Edu's final gift to us. Yeah. This is Edu, by the way, of course. I think Zubimendi needs to bulk up for the Prem. Doesn't seem to have that big presence of the building. I've heard a lot of people say that, and I hear it as well. That's the only real factor with it. I feel like everything else he's got, obviously technically gifted. His technical ability, the way he can read the game, the way he can control the game as well. It looks top class, man. But the physicality side of things, yeah, we know how he's going to adapt to that in the Premier League. Time will tell, of course, but I'm confident that this will be a good signing, guys. I really am. Big up, Josh. You good, bro? Big up to you, Godfrey, bro. I'm very well, man. How's it? I mean, of course, other than Arsenal, getting knocked out a bit against PSG semi-finals, other than winning no trophies again this season. But listen, Zubimendi news is some good news. It's lighting up the mood a little bit. And I'm just, my only hope really, Godfrey, bro, and everyone else in the chat is for Arsenal is this, but it's better, this season. He's going to do the business. I've really got a good feeling about him coming in as a new director and, doing the business, and we get some good signings in, and then down to the manager next season. Can he actually get over the line with the players? Anyway, we'll talk about that later on. But yeah, big up to you, Godfrey, bro, as well. Hope you're well as well, bro. He's 26. I thought he was a bit younger, but fair enough, man. Fair enough, 26. There we go. Thomas will stay. They can rotate the two of them. Partey is vital to the squad. I agree with you, bro. I agree. But when you look into his situation, do you think he would settle with just being a squad player, Partey? I kind of think if an offer came along, we'll actually get rid of him, which is a shame, because I do agree. I would definitely keep Partey for another season. We know Jorginho is going anyway. So why not have Partey, then Zubimendi and Rice? Obviously not playing all together, but have Partey as a squad there as well. But I just don't think he'd settle that. I don't think Arsenal will settle that as well. Unless like if a big offer comes in for Partey like Barca or Atleti or Saudi, then I think we'd accept it. Hopefully Berta can hijack the Cunha deal and seal Gyökeres as well. Yeah, I heard a lot about Cunha as well, because I know he's very close to joining Man United. but there was a few reports saying that we were looking at him as well, and we have been looking at him. But the one I think the main priority has got to be the striker straight away. That's the one we got to go and get straight away, and because there will be many teams in for our targets, as expected in transfer windows. There's going to be clubs in for Gyökeres, but we got to act fast and sign Gyökeres for me. We know Berta really wants him, so yeah, I'm confident that we can get all the business done. This is the first sort of window in years that with this new director coming in, you got a bit of hope, you got a bit of confidence that we actually, for once, we're going to do what's required at the end of the day. But yeah, big up to Arsenal 04. Big up morning. Just saw this now. Big up to Arsenal 04, my friend. It's funny how so many people keep thinking. Big up Lloyd, by the way. Good to see you, my brother, every single time. Big up to you, Lloyd, bro. It's funny how so many people keep thinking Madrid has the cash to spend on a player. Fact is that they don't even, if they wanted Zubimendi, they would have asked for a payment plan or sell to fund the move. I do agree, to be fair. Bro. How do you think with Zubimendi replacement is more of Jorginho? Do you think Partey is staying? Is he going to play first team or on the bench? Does he walk into Rice, Odegaard, Rice with a 6? I don't think Rice. I still think Rice will play 8 when it's you, bro. I could be wrong though. I mean, we don't know. Zubimendi could come in, but I think Zubimendi's more of a 6, bro. So Rice will still play in an 8. Or we can do double pivot. I don't even know. But we just mentioned a minute ago about Partey. I think, as I said, if an offer comes in for him, I think we'll let him go. I think he'll move on as well, because we know he's getting older. Last year, definitely his contract as well, so it's going to be a big decision. I'd personally keep Thomas Partey. I still think he's vital to this team, but I don't think he will stay personally. If he does leave, though, you may have to get another just more depth in the midfield, because that'd be Jorginho and Partey leaving. You have Zubimendi, Rice, Odegaard, but then you've got no cover for Zubimendi. You've got no cover for Rice, really. Can Marino really do it? He's doing his thing as a striker, but as a midfielder, can he really do it? So you may have to get another midfielder in there as well if Partey did move on. Yo, big up Ben, bro. How's it going, Ben? Big up to you, brother. Make sure you guys check out Into the Box, man. Big up to you, Ben, bro. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, bro. Hope you're doing well, man. How are you people? Good, man. Good. All good. All good, bro. How you doing, Luca? Hope you're doing well, bro. Zuri done now. Go get me Gyökeres and Gittins. Yeah, bro. I agree with you, Gyökeres. I'm still on the. I've not seen enough of that Gittins though. I know he's like both-footed. I know he can play left and right. He looks quick. He's doing his thing. 20 years of age, sort of doing what Sancho was doing at Dortmund. Burst onto the scene, doing his thing. But I don't know a lot about him, Lloyd, to be honest. But obviously, Gyökeres is the one, isn't it? At the end of the day. Zubi covering Georgie Partey and Mikel Marino. Big up to SSB. How's it going, mate? Matt says some fans need to chill out. He's got a great signing. Window isn't open yet, and other deals are happening. Karma. Yeah, man. Look, I'm confident this window. I'm confident this window, bro. With Berta coming in, that he can do the business. Luman says too late. What do you mean by? Oh, do you mean like with Arsenal? It's too late because of what's happened this season. Edu left before January, but it was already agreed. Yeah, it was already agreed before then. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So it was Edu, guys. It was Edu. This is a good signing, to be honest. This takes him away from another big clubs in Europe and EPL. Arsenal will go hard in this window, especially with failure of the season. We have to as well, by the way. We have to do what's required, man. We have to do what's required. Because at the end of the day, how many windows have we had where we just not done what's required? Yeah, we in windows we signed some top players, like we signed Rice, Timber, but we still was missing a striker. We still missing a winner for Saka in that window. Obviously, don't get me excited about this summer. No, last summer, sorry. January as well. But it seems like every single window we just never do what's required. Can this finally be the window where we actually get all our positions? This is the only season where Partey's been available all season. And he's been our best player, bro. You can't deny that. Him and Gabriel, he's been our best player. We can't rely on him next season. I don't know. Look, he's been like, I hear what you're saying. He's had injury problems in the past, but he's played every single game effectively this season, bro. And he's been one of our best players. He's that important. But I don't think we will have to rely on him next season because Zubimendi's coming in now. Big up Ben, bro. Yeah, Josh Partey, I think it's coming to the end of his contract. Rice 8, can't give a word. You can tell it's morning. Zubimendi 6, new number 10, left winger, and a striker. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I think we might have to get a new defender as well, to be honest. Especially if it's, maybe left back or centre back as well. Big up to You Never Walk Alone. You Never Walk Alone. Arteta asked UEFA if Arsenal can get a guard of honour for next year's Champions League games. Congratulations on the title, my friends. Well deserved. As an OG Arsenal fan, what did this management define as a major trophy as? Probably Community Shield, mate, to be honest. Because Arteta counts the Community Shields as two trophies that he's won. We all know at least the league and domestic cup next season. What do you think? Yeah, look, for me, I would have been happy with any trophy. I would have took a League Cup this season, man. I would have took a League Cup because we've gone 5 years without winning any trophy. We've gone 30 years without winning the League Cup, 21 years without winning the Premier League, 30 years without winning the European trophy. Still got 0 Champions Leagues, bro. They see it as I'm sorry, like he honestly came out in the press conference and said that one of the journalists asked him, right, you're only one trophy that you won at Arsenal, blah blah blah, and he was like, no, I've not won one, I won 3, including the 2 Community Shields. That's what he only defines a trophy as, is a Community Shield. What, a charity shield, yeah, a charity game. But no, listen, at the end of the day, I would have taken a League Cup this season, I would have taken an FA Cup this season, but unfortunately, we just throw them away. We get dunked out in the early rounds because we've got bigger fish to fry, and we want to prioritize the Premier League. We don't win that. So yeah, at the end of the day, bro, for me, right? Yeah, it's not the be or end all. We want the league and obviously Champions League, but we need to get momentum in terms of winning trophies again. Was it Mourinho? Was it when Pep first came into Man City? That's the first thing that they won was a League Cup. When Mourinho Chelsea, I think that's the first thing he's won was a League Cup. Pretty sure, if I can remember, or it might have been Pep. But it gives you that momentum to push on. Unfortunately, with Arsenal, we've gone 5 years without winning anything, and yeah, it's unacceptable to be honest with you. So yeah, but big up to you, bro. But yeah, overall, guys, Zubimendi, very very happy with the signing, and yeah, welcome to Arsenal, Martin Zubimendi, guys. It's simple as that, really, and yeah, very good start to the window, and we'll see what happens, of course, as when the window does open as well. But yeah, big up everyone who tuned in, guys. You guys catch me later. I'll be back, of course, later today as always. Appreciate everyone's support as always, guys. And yeah, take care, everyone. Enjoy your day today as well. If I guys don't see you later on. And yeah, welcome to Arsenal, Martin Zubimendi.